Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Combat Mission Beyond Overlord. Yeah, so we are back at it in Normandy. Um, the last episode was a rather momentous one. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty interesting to say the least. I tried to conclude it in a more exciting fashion. I wonder if you liked it. I did include some parts where I spliced more of a cinematic type of viewpoint. Yeah, I mean, I missed the part where they actually shot the Firefly shot, that fateful shot that knocked out Michael Whitman, the Tiger Ace that went up against the British. And in real life, in real history, he was able to destroy a whole lot of the British vanguard that was trying to open the way to Khan, but he was able to put a stop to it until the reinforcements, just like in our scenario, arrived and was able to kind of outdo him. Although, I mean, he was able to escape on foot. Yeah, the Firefly was able to. I don't know whether it was anti-tank or Firefly, but yeah, it was knocked out. That's what I read. But his crew was able to survive. I guess it was just track that was damaged. In our case, he stayed in there until we came for him in the end. So it was a really fun mission. I hope that you liked a little bit of a cinematic type of camera viewpoint I included. Missed, pretty exciting parts, really. It was kind of overhead view, and yeah, really didn't. I mean, I was excited, so I included it. I hope you're okay with it. I try to include more camera views and viewpoints if something significant happens. Yeah, so I mean, that was pretty interesting mission. I was able to make use of the Shermans in kind of a similar way, I think, from what I read, how Firefly was used in the war. They didn't want to expose it too much because they know that the Germans recognize it as a high value target, so high priority, and they wanted to save it, I guess, because it was rarer than the regular Sherman. So it was kind of stayed in the back, way back, while the regular Shermans engaged the Tigers and kind of funneled them to a position where the Firefly was able to shoot at it. And then, yeah, and they basically was able to do some good work in knocking out Panthers and Tigers. Speaking of Tigers, I was really surprised. I read, I guess this isn't accurate, maybe because I read it in Wikipedia, but there were only 36 Tigers in Normandy at the time of invasion, time of Overlord. So yeah, I mean, it's losing like 6 or 7 Tigers would have been pretty critical. I guess Panthers would have been, I guess, more numerous, making up the bulk of the German armored force there, but yeah, it was kind of lagging behind in terms of numbers. Although I heard that I don't know whether this is true, but the ratio for Tiger, the kill ratio, I don't want to say kill, but the ratio of Tiger that were able to destroy the Shermans was around 5 to 1. So he was able to knock out 5 Shermans before it suffered damage or it was put out of action. So it was really. I bet most of the Tigers were knocked out not because of the tank action, but because of the mechanical repairs that it required. So kind of belies the fact that it's humongous, like 60 tons, but I guess machinery inside it is really complicated. Um, and they also made King Tiger, right? Tiger 2, they would appear, I guess, in this game a bit later on, toward the winter of 1944 to spring of 1945, as the Americans and British go deep into German territory. Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to it with Pershing tank. Right now, I'm thinking about doing another paratrooper mission. It's really well known. That's why I want to do it. Hammond Jam. Now, as you can see, this is based on the operation that took place near Pegasus Bridge. I don't think it was really named Pegasus. It was a code name for the crucial bridge they wanted to take. And it's one of the first actions that were to happen. I think this is one of the first actions that were to happen in the fateful morning of June 4th, when the D-Day occurred. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I wanted to try this and see if I can use some mortars more effectively because I didn't know about how to use mortars really well. I thought the mortars required a clear line of sight, but apparently not. I read the manual again, and then yeah, you can use indirect fire. Pegasus Bridge, 30 turns, so yeah, it's a bit sizable. But each UK attack, German defense. You can play either German or UK. I think I play UK side. Yeah. Wait a minute, I think I can play as Germans. How about that? Should I play as Germans? I think I should play as Germans because I played as British for a long time from the beginning, right? British and Americans. So yeah, let's play as Germans. Yeah, why not? On this date in 1944, Major John Howard, commander of D Company's 6th Airborne Division, United Kingdom Armed Forces, and his company glided into the fields near the bridge at Benouville to capture the nearby bridges over the Canal du Caen and River Orne in a coup de main operation. These bridges were vital to the success of the D-Day amphibious landings scheduled next day at Sword Beach. It was vital that these bridges be held to help protect the open left flank of the British 3rd Division. Landing at Sword Beach. As the scenario opens, your gliders have landed, and your men are fairly close to their historical landing spots. It's up to you to secure both bridges before German reinforcements arrive. You can expect a counterattack, and if you haven't done your job right and prepared to meet in time, woe unto you. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast woe onto them. The large hill to the west on Axis territory is meant to represent the water tower and AA gun that were located there. Oh, okay, so probably as Germans I can go there and man the position to get a better view of the whole place. The railroad track and station is there to represent the single track that ran the length of the canal east to west. Its importance is insignificant to gameplay. Oh, okay. Its sole purpose is one of atmosphere and ambience. Author Dick or Meister Rees. Wild Bill's Raiders, TGN. So these guys, I think these guys are responsible for modding the game to its current state. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I choose the axis. Yeah, I'm playing as the Germans. And one player, and I think, does it change? Okay, it's rumored that the Allied forces will invade very soon somewhere along the Normandy coast. Most likely not in our sector. We must stand vigil. We're on our guard, ready to give our lives for the which belongs to the Fatherland. Our forces are pushed hard at every corner. North Africa, Sicily, Italy. But we must stand like an immovable granite rock. And we shall prevail in the end. Mission. Our mission is, as always, to guard the 2 bridges that span the River Orne and Canal du Caen with our very lives if need be, though it doesn't look as though they will be necessary at any time in the near future. Well, I think they're pretty necessary. Yeah. In the unlikely event of an enemy invasion, we must continue to hold these 2 bridges and the villages of Benouville and Le Port for the sake of the Fatherland. Yeah, I think, for the Fatherland would be replaced with, who in real, telegram or something. In the meantime, we must continue to supervise the planting of these ridiculous anti-glider poles, General Rommel, which is planted everywhere that a glider could conceivably land. Yeah, I don't think we have to do that. Intelligence. Nothing is known at this time of a possible date of the Allied invasion. It's now. Right now. Most likely they'll launch a combined amphibious airborne assault of a large order at Pas de Calais. But at this time, the date is not known. It's highly unlikely they'll attack here, but we must be ever alert, no matter how tearing it may be. Yeah, so Germans thought that they're going to land at this place called Pas de Calais. I think Calais is the point where it is closest across the channel from Britain. So that's what they thought. Of course, it's logical, So they probably concentrated a lot of their forces there. But unbeknownst to them, they landed farther off from expected point at all the coded beaches like Omaha, Utah for Americans, for example, and Sword and Gold or something for the Commonwealth, the British Commonwealth. So they were wrong, and I don't think they reacted in time to really bolster their forces or defenses before the Allied took the beachhead and set up the whole operation there to expand. Currently, we have at our command one Sicherung security company of 4 platoons or conscripted soldiers are completely willing to fight and die for the fatherland. Well, let's see about that. Sicherung, is it right? Platoon currently en route to the Benouville Bridge in trucks to arrive via Le Port soon. Light MG42 machine gun squads composed of volunteer conscripts. Heavy MG42 machine gun squads composed of loyal conscripts. 1 regular Wehrmacht 75mm AT gun and crew fully trained but never in combat. One regular well-marked 20mm quad AA machine gun, fully trained with very little ground combat experience. One regular well-marked pillbox MG surrounded with barbed wire on 3 sides. Reserves. There is a seasoned, well-marked company of pioneers, and a couple of MK4 tanks. Ooh, tanks. A Von Lux regiment stationed in Newport and Benouville. If need be, they'll provide us with some reinforcements. Yes, please. MK4 tanks, Panzer IVs. They're pretty powerful. Yeah. And I don't think the British might have any anti-tank to speak of unless they land one of those specialized anti-tank weapons. They probably have some Piat on them, so you gotta be prepared. Okay, so we have all these machine guns that we can set up, and we have to take the bridges back. Oh, that'll be pretty hard. Yeah. That'll be a tall order. Historically, I think the Allied forces was able to force their way in and prevent the destruction of the bridges and take them. Well, I think Pegasus Bridge featured pretty heavily in the subsequent progress of the British arm of the invasion. Okay. So we have AT gun. Yeah, I guess they bring some tanks too. Quad AA machine gun. So this is an anti-air machine gun that could be used against infantry, possible, and also light vehicles. Yeah, 20mm is substantial, I think. Light machine guns, heavy machine guns. So we have 4 machine gun squads. Wow, we have a lot of machine gun guys. I wonder what we have to face up against. Yeah, okay. Really think about what to do here. Just have to find some high ground and try to hide. Alright, okay, so here's a pillbox. Oh yeah, the pillbox are bad. Nightmare about these pillboxes. Okay. Wow, look at all these guys hiding here. Nice. This is a Cicerone squad. Und Munske. Conscript rested. Okay. Platoon guy, alright. Lieutenant Bergman. Okay, so this is MG. Okay, let's see the line of sight. Nope, it's all blocked. You're blocked, sir. Oh, you gotta probably be in one of those cafe. Oh wow, look at this water tower. Alright. So this is just for atmosphere. Huh. Okay. Now it's kind of hard to see because it's dark. I guess in the wee hours of the morning, which ground is actually high, but I think this is a higher ground in the town where there's some weary sharpshooter. Oh, you get some coffee or something in your system. They're weary because they're tired of these reports that kind of spilling in of the Allied forces landing everywhere, and they have to be vigilant at any time. Okay, so they're in the rough, they're green. I think they get lambasted pretty soon if I'm not too careful. And these guys, well, can they see? Yeah, they can see pretty well. Yeah, I think so. They can see the side block. Okay, well, these guys, okay, have an AT gun too. Right. I guess these guys will be coming from the woods. Taking cover. Oh my goodness. I think they're in the open ground. Okay, so I need to move these guys to here. No, they can't. Alright. You see? Yeah, this is actually a higher elevation, the road, so yeah, I guess might suffice. But this guy is a conscript in rough, rested. And these guys could hide. And you'll open up when the enemy approaches them from around 100 meters within. And where they can inflict some heavy damage. And 100 meters is around here. Oh, okay. Oof. Yeah, I think it'd be probably more than 100 meters. I think as long as soon as they get out of the wood, they start firing. Okay, so we have all this length of river. There's some train track that runs alongside the river. I don't really see it. Okay, so we need to just defend the bridge to our very lives. Oh, what is this? If this, wow, why is this guy doing there? Oh my goodness, what the heck? Guys will be dead meat. Yeah. Yeah, I think we might have to. We might have to give up this bridge, and then try to counterattack with the tanks. I think. Okay, so cannot really enter here. I think this guy is in a different section of the deployment zone. Oh, can't even. Oh boy. I guess you have to fight among yourselves and be by yourself. That's unfortunate. Okay. Is this the right position that I can use? Okay, so what is this? This is the pioneers. Rough. Rested. Okay. And sharpshooter taking cover. On the side is not good at all. So you move here, the floor, and line of sight will be better. No, move here. It's outside of the range. Okay. All right. Right here, the floor. Nope. Don't see it now. Okay. Ah. Keep taking cover. Oh, I guess it's blocked by the trees. Yeah, more likely. Most likely, so it'd be nice if I can... I'll find a place where I can look over the bridge. But this is also blocked here. Right? Yeah, blocked. Okay, I don't know why. Yeah, this is where I think they should be going, so I think I just put the sharpshooter here first. And then make him move inside the building. And why is this guy? Oh, the sharpshooters. Wow. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess they might have sharpshooters themselves. Yeah, well, let's move them. Okay, one here. Okay, I'm sure that they'll be able to see. I leave this guy... Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a really nice asset to have. There's 7 shots left though. I don't know whether it has any extra shots. Kind of weird because they might have more shots. Like when they required some more ammo, they could definitely get it. I don't know. Okay, so we have some cars here. Kubo wagon. Their version of Jeep, I guess. Let's move all these guys here and then try to move them one by one into the building and see if they have a pretty good shot across the bridge. I'm sure they will. We have to be careful about the mortars though. Alright, we have a 75 AT gun. I don't know how useful it's going to be. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that... I mean... Can I move this guy? No, I can't. I guess I can hide it, perhaps? I think hiding might give them, a bit more advantage. But, I don't know. I mean, I don't know whether it's going to be any effective because, it's an open ground, so... Line of sight, oh. Yeah, it's kind of rough. They have a pretty good range though. Yeah, 1,000 meters, so I think they might be able to move the marsh. Is marsh protected kind of terrain. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, they can't really see it. Okay, well, let's move this guy to the woods, open ground. No, there's no cannon there. I have another MG there already. Yeah, we might have to rely on the pillbox for a couple of turns. But here, kind of block water. Right, side block, side block. I guess this is, yeah, okay, yeah. No, this is kind of lower ground. Alright. I don't know. They seem to be pretty well prepared though with all the machine guns and soldiers. Yeah, I think I can just leave them be. They're pretty well spread out too. I can probably move these guys a bit closer to the middle. But they might also come from... Yeah, they're all in the rough. Yeah, so they might move a bit closer. And maybe hide. Oh, this guy, can you find... Yeah, you can fire. Side block. I think I maybe move this guy a bit closer here, maybe in C. If they can actually see across. Yeah, I think this is a bit better position. And hide. Everybody hide. Yeah, unfortunately if I select them, if I direct select them, I cannot give an order to hide to all of them. Hiding, they're all hiding, okay. These guys will not be able to see anything, so we move, we give directions for these guys to move after what happens in the first turn. And then see if I can add to the force. Alright, so I think this is it, right? The AA is just the decorative. Can they actually aim? My goodness. Yeah, they do have a... Wow, okay. Yeah, they do have a bit of a position, but I don't think they can move, right? Yeah, they can only... Yeah, it seems like they're like kind of blocked from actually being across the water. That's a shame. That's too bad. They can kind of peek over the Horn River here, but yeah, kind of blocked. Alright, okay, so we don't have any mortars, interesting. Huh. We have yeah, distinct lack of mortar. We do have sharpshooter though. Okay, let's go. Oh, I see them. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I see them. British. Alright, well, you know what to do. Shoot them. Shoot them. Or can you hide? And like attack after they've gone past you? Oh my goodness, they have all this infantry in the open ground. They landed right in front of our AT. Oh my goodness, that doesn't seem very good. That doesn't seem very sound. Seems like we should have noticed them before as they were landing. Alright, well, okay, sharpshooter guy. Well, can you target? Snipe. Oh my goodness, what is this? Side block. Okay, well, we will try to hit them. Okay, and you move into a cafe, Gondree's cafe. I'm sure that, and no doubt that this is a real place. And you also go in there. Gondree's cafe. I'm sure you can visit it today. And you can probably have the same kind of a wonderful view across the river. Yeah, the river is right there, and kind of weird. Not moving at all. Frozen time. Alright, so this wonderful infantry is going to make a mess. I'm sure, I don't know, I have a pillbox, so they might be under attack. They may be pinned down. Yeah, okay, so this guy could to move a bit. Platoon HQ, yeah, so this guy is also move a bit. Alright, so this is what I planned. It's kind of recognizing the enemy and trying to reinforce around the position of the biggest defensive strength. The snipers are going to move into the cafe as well as the one machine gun guy. And these guys will all form a defensive ring around this bridge so that the British might not be able to take it. But these guys might not be able to do anything. They cannot really hide anymore, I think, or they can probably smoke. I don't know. I think it's too late. They start firing, I'm sure. This guy should, yeah, definitely stop hiding. These guys will sneak toward the area a bit, and one of the machine gun has a bead on the infantry. So he start firing as well as the sharpshooter. Yeah, he was already there. I didn't really know he was there. I didn't place him, but he was right smack in the middle of the bridge, or in the middle of the road. So he might be targeted pretty soon. But yeah, and here the other machine guns will find position in order to, I guess, yeah, shoot them while they're kind of pinned. Yeah, we have a lot of work cut out for us. This guy, I don't know, company HQ might be interesting. So let's move this guy. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. Let's move this guy to offer some type of bonus, if possible. Alright, so the first turn is going to be a lot of fireworks, that's for sure. And let's see what happens, as I always say. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's going to open right up. Yeah, these guys also shoot. No hit. Okay, so they're shooting mortars. Or they shot Piat. Oh, this guy was able to manage to. They're rushing now. Yeah, gotta start shooting though. Hey, guys. Panic. They lost 2 men. Yeah, this guy's not finding the target. That's good. Z good. Z good. Z. Eliminated. Okay. Being in cover, panic, obviously. The guy is shooting? Yeah, this guy is shooting, but these guys are moving somewhere. Is this guy okay? Yeah, they're hiding. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wish I had a mortar. Oh my goodness, they're just coming out of the roadworks. Alright, these guys are gone, right? Yeah, abandoned. Yeah, good choice. They still can fight. Yeah, so the first... Oh, what is this? Infantry squad still landing, huh? Yeah, you can't really zoom into the enemy while they're not identified. Yeah, they're still coming in, and wow, there's 7 guys in the pillbox. Holy crap. But then, yeah, first turn I was able to target these guys as they landed on top of us, kind of expected. And we're just trying to shoot them down as they still arrive. You can hear the planes. I bet they're like transport planes. Oh boy, yeah, and then you know, these guys start firing, but I don't know, there are a lot of them, and I think they'll soon be run over. So we need to be prepared to further inflict the most amount of damage. Yeah, okay. So here, they don't really seem to have noticed us yet. So they try to move and take the bridge here, and then I try to shoot them in the back. If they don't get any reinforcements, that is. Yeah, so it's good. I hope they don't close in to this lone machine gun guy right here. Yeah, they're just hiding, they're just moving as if there's no care in the world. I mean, they're kind of surprised and anxious about what is happening further down the bridge toward Benouville. Yeah, okay, so let's get the short layover of the area. Okay, so they're barbed wire here, so they cannot really get close and put a grenade in our position. This foxhole. Wow, okay, so it has been prepared for them, or they dug it themselves. These guys are sneaking around, and these guys are start firing. This guy should be also firing, and this is kind of trench. These guys still, well, I mean, they should really run, but I cannot really do anything until I get the control back. These guys are really smart. They're hiding, possibly preparing some mortar strike. They say it's all infantry squad, but yeah, I know that they have some mortars down there, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, the light machine gun guys were eliminated. Ha, bad figures. At least I have another guy here, right? That I can use. Yeah, okay, let's get out there. Alright, sneaking. Alright, well. I don't know whether sneaking is gonna do you any good now. Ah, we have this guy. Alright, let's try to target this guy. Blocked, okay. I need to be, I guess, a bit closer to see if I can actually aim at these guys. I think I can aim at these guys from here, I'm sure. From this rough spot. Maybe we should try going there. Yeah, they're down in elevation. So yeah, I guess, you know, if they come out, I'll be able to fire. So I think I just leave this guy be and let these guys move around a bit farther up. Yeah. This guy can already shoot, so we'll just add to the strength, really. Just sneak there. Yeah, so this guy, sneak him across the marsh. Maybe they have a better shot, and I already know that whether these guys have line of sight to deal with these guys or shoot at these guys. They're hiding. They might try to outflank us, so I think this is another good place. Oh, marsh, is it good? I don't know. I think they're gonna hamper their movement, that's for sure. We'll see. I think I just maybe put them here then. Hopefully they will not get detected. Yeah, I think they're still moving. Some of these guys are still moving, including this Jeep. Kuvelwagen, the Volkswagen. Did Volkswagen make any Jeep? Yeah, I think they did. Sneak. I don't know whether this is gonna be good, but I'm sure that there's a lot more infantry coming from this side, and they're gonna capture this bridge for sure. Ranville River Bridge. And this is the Pegasus Bridge. So apparently they have to capture 2 bridges instead of 1. We are firmly in control still. That is good. Now this guy, yes, and let's see. How about this guy? Can you target? Why not just target this guy then? Yeah, I think I should just target it. Don't crawl. Is this open ground? No, in foxhole, so that's good. I guess they were trying to climb out of foxhole for some reason. These guys are eliminated, so we're kind of trading shots. We're gonna have some tanks with us, so that'd be awesome. Right now, we're trying to just get our bearings, and I guess this guy shouldn't really sneak anymore. Yeah, no movement is... Actually, yeah, they should just not move at all. And these guys, if I can, yeah, I don't know whether they'll recover in time. This is abandoned. Still good, but abandoned. They couldn't take it. And this, what is it? Machine gun guy is still there. Just waiting for them to get out of the wood, and they can have a shot. I can probably move one of these pioneers also here to protect ourselves against any attempt at flanking us, outflanking us. Yeah, machine gun guy right, just get close. Right here, and target anybody who comes out. Yeah, so it's a really good area. Cannot target them directly, but yeah, I wonder why they didn't have any mortar instead of anti-tank. They're shooting. Yeah, they're running, that's good. Alright. You shoot. Yeah, they're shooting. They're trying to run. Oh, they're trying to break apart the barbed wire. Yeah, look at them running through the wire. My goodness. Wow, this is really loud. Sorry about that. These guys are coming in against the pillbox. My goodness, this is a massacre. Oh my goodness, look at them British dropping like flies. Flies, it's not really respectful. But yeah, we found that they're not shooting. And some of these guys now, I guess, kind of panicking because the machine gun is firing. Now these guys are moving really quickly though. Wow, they're really quick. And whatever is happening here, they're still moving. Yeah, they're still hiding here, so that's good. Yeah, so nothing. Yeah, things do not really look good for British here. Look at them. Wow. They're tired. Okay, I guess that sharpshooter weapon is really, really heavy. The heavy carbine or something. What's it called? Carbine with K? Carbiner? Carbine. Oh, look at this guys. Wow. You see, these guys were trying to attack us from this side. I was kind of prepared for it. Yeah, we're gonna just hit them really hard. Yeah, right there. And oh wow, we're like prepared for these guys too. Border guys, they should have just used the indirect fire and then try to hit us from afar, but now this guy full-heartedly marches maybe to try to get to the pillbox on a different angle. Yeah, line of sight. Oh, reinforcements! Nice. What reinforcement do we have? Yeah. What do we have from the rear guard? Okay, we have some truck and we have some truck, that's for sure, and there's some infantry inside. Yeah, rifle squadron and platoon HQ. Okay, so they're pretty interesting guys. Let's move them first before I forget. Sure that there's a tank coming too, but I don't know when it's going to arrive. They didn't specify. You move and you move right up to the center of the town, perhaps. You know, they're reserved, so let's go into the center of the town first and then we unload. And as we travel down there, if there is some emergency, then we will unload a bit quicker. But now they can head, as far as I know, they can head to the pub and wind down a bit. Right, okay, so border guy, we have to hit them pretty hard, definitely. But can you target the border guy here too? Yeah, they can target it. These guys are kind of pinned right now. I try to keep watch over them. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna come out once again. Wow, look at that. Wow, they suffer heavy damage. I'm sure they bring some reinforcement. I don't think they'll just go away like this. I wonder why the scenario is for both sides, really. But as far as I know, yeah, they can be played both sides. They had the mission briefing ready for both sides. Yeah, we are doing really well, I think, in my opinion. Unless they land right over at Benouville and try to attack us from the back, then it's going to be a bit problematic. Now this guy has yeah, reached the spot, and can you see? Well, you can see. Yeah, I guess you can see across the river just barely, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't really. Yeah, I think I should just give them a move order to go outside and try to. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess go here, scatter trees, and then rotate toward here. And this guy is still shooting. Yeah, didn't find a good shot yet, because obviously, as you can see, the road itself is kind of hard to. Yeah, the road itself kind of goes downward. I think that's why we'll be able to protect the Pegasus Bridge for sure with this sharpshooter. if it comes any nearby. So morale's pretty high for us, 95%. Okay. And right now I don't know whether I should give any extra orders. Okay. One of these guys, yeah, got eliminated. Oh gosh, and this guy also got eliminated. Oh my goodness, they all paid the price here, being in the open ground, and these guys are the only guys who the British could shoot. And I wonder what these guys are trying to do. I think they're maybe trying to regroup and then try to rush. And this is apparently a position that indicates the last seen position for the British. Yeah, for the Germans it was a cross. These guys really did well. I think they're waiting for the mortar from the back to hit us. But for now, we are doing pretty well, so... Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, there's no other... Yeah, I think it's just wait here. There's not much I can do right now for these guys. Unit Kranen, sorry. Unit Kranen. Unit Roll and Houseman. Sure. Okay. Oh, this mortar guy, my goodness, this could be problematic. They're open ground, but they still have to, yeah, they probably have to run and move into this area and just start shooting. Oh, they're running back in panic. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, they're knocked out. Wow, they all too fast. My goodness. Oh, they're back. Yeah, they're green troops, I guess. They're conscript. They're the lowest of the experienced guys. I wonder what experience level these guys have. Probably like veterans. Because they're the crack troop, paratroopers. Yeah, the pillboxes are doing everything. They're trying to move. Get closer a bit. Okay. They're not doing too well, I think. Oh, they're shooting across. Yeah, okay. They started shooting back. Yeah, so still a bit of stalemate here going. I don't think we lost a lot of troops. We're still tagging them with the pillbox, and we have arrived finally at our intended position. I don't think I changed our position yet because we are doing rather well, but these guys need to move. We are able to find this mortar guy almost by luck. I think we need to try our luck again and sneak once again to see if there's anything we can come across. Because the first time around we were able to find them pretty quickly, and we were lucky. Mortar could have caused us a lot of grief. There might be more coming, so yeah, these guys could be reinforced, possible. These guys are hiding. The pillbox is doing everything, so maybe I can move the machine gun guy to tag these dudes. Yeah, from both sides, possibly. Alright. Crawl to the trees, woods, and rotate. Rotate here. Or should I weary? Okay. Now the target. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if they're bringing in more reinforcements. Look at them. My goodness, they've been eliminated like. Wow. We just. A good job here. My goodness, the pillbox just like in the what is it, Ranville. The pillbox really did a outstanding job, and that is actually that was actually wooden pillbox. This is concrete pillbox. Yeah, goodness. Yeah, really impressive, and I'm scared. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, alright, so here I'm just kind of resting. I should try to maybe move a bit closer. Maybe I shouldn't really be, you know, too forward. But I'm just getting prepared, kind of digging down. Yeah, I just see what happens and then try to react. They might try to rush us. Yeah, I shouldn't really place this guy so close. I didn't know though. And this guy's still, yeah, taking them. Yeah, actually has a target, so yeah, okay. Yeah, so light arms firing here. This guy is moving. They're trying to move it across the bridge here. Okay. Still hiding. Some firefight going on. Stalemate. These guys are... Oh no, yeah, they're gonna run back, I think. They can cover. I told them to sneak. They're literally... Oh my goodness. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Yeah, we do have... Yeah, we can cover them. Definitely. Yeah, so nothing really is happening. I'm trying to move these guys from the back so that they'll be able to target the guys hiding in the wood a bit better. Same goes for these guys. Yeah, this guy's not really doing anything. Well, they're doing something, but they're trying to just keep the British at bay. Now the British is gonna take the... Yeah, they took it already. They took it, and more British soldiers are coming in mass. I think all these guys are coming in. I don't know whether that is accurate number, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a fight. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The HMG heavy machine gun guy is actually moving into position. Hopefully he's going to find a target across the river. The pillbox is probably ready. It's 178 ammo still. And these guys will yeah, crawl to the position. This guy is defending rather well. This guy hopefully will be able to make it to the rough terrain. And the truck is still traveling, and this guy is almost arrived. Okay, he hop out and try to be a soothing presence for the sharpshooters here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, a lot of machine guns, that's for sure. So we have to think about if we're ever overwhelmed, we might have to run. Now these guys will all run to the marshes, possibly. Some machine gun guys might try to move across the river as we cover them. So it'd be nice if I can just put the machine gun guys on, like, as close to the river as possible, just in case. Now this guy, yeah, he's going to move rather close to the river. This guy, yeah, that blocks. So maybe this guy should move a bit, sneak forward a bit better position so they can aim at the incoming British guys. Same goes for this guy. Sneak him toward here. Not too close, but I'm sure that they will be bringing some border guys. There's a... Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of these guys here, and some of these guys are slow, which means that they might be Piat or... yeah, the victory condition is definitely increased because they have taken the bridge, the first bridge, Ranville bridge. The Ranville River. Yeah, Ranville sounds familiar, right? It's all connected. Okay, alright. So we probably face these guys very soon. Okay. And they try to maybe outflank us through the woods and stuff like that also. Because they know the pillbox is right there, and I think pillbox might have... So they have a pretty good site here. But the pillbox will be rather busy, so... If I can, I move this guy toward this area as well. Let's see if I can go to some tall pines. Alright, okay, let's just keep them where they are supposed to go. Alright. Yeah, we're shooting at them. This guy's appearing suddenly. Gonna get shot. Wow. So they're moving the edge of the river, along the river. So this might indicate that they might try to outflank us. They're running actually. These guys have already arrived, or are they already? They're not moving at all. Okay, they're just hunkering down. Yeah, I understand. Wow. They're hit. What's going on? Yeah, so they're moving all to the side, into the forest. This guy also. Will they move? Well, we have to prepare. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good position. Yeah, this is actually pretty decent for second line of defense. So I can probably move one of these guys across the river. Let's see. Light machine gun, MG42 light machine gun, green conscript. So green is a bit more experienced, right? I move this guy. Let's see. How effective is it going to be? I don't know. Open ground. I might get hit though. I cannot go into the water, obviously. Yeah, I think I get hit. I just have to wait for this guy to crawl to the position and see. But very nice if I have another guy. Yeah, move. By the time this guy move up the bridge, this guy will arrive here and cover for us. So I move here to rock. Yeah, and this guy will advance a bit also. Sneak. Yeah, only got one guy though, he might get shot and killed, so let's move one of these guys first. This guy should hop up. Yeah, move to this position. This guy will move and test whether they'll be able to target us. And at the same time, get a bit of a reinforcement. Or maybe I should try to sneak. Yeah, sneak is probably better. Be sneaky Germans. Very sneaky. Yeah, very sneaky. These guys are going to sneak, yeah, to have a better view of the incoming troops. And now this guy still hiding. Ah, wow. And they try to open up. I don't know. Can they? Is it possible? Yeah, next turn. I try to move this guy. Next turn. And this guy is right out in the open. And this guy's arriving, so this guy should just stay put. I can try to sneak into the rough, I think. These guys arriving? Alright. Yeah, I think I just let them out. Next turn. Yeah. So, move right there. And you move right there. Okay. And we'll let them out. Yeah, to the defenses. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. They're shaking shot. Yeah, they're shaking right away. Yeah, this is not a good idea. I think I should just let them come back. Yeah. They suffer 1 damage. My mistake. These guys are coming. What's going on? The pillboxes are doing everything. I think it's gonna run out though, in due time. I think we'll just run out because of the surplus of targets. Yeah, so I gotta be prepared for that. Taking cover pinned. I'm not in panic, but yeah, well they're back, so that's good. At least from immediate danger, but I lost one guy. And, eliminated, okay. Oh wow, I can shoot them. Yeah, that's good. Then take a name. And this guy is pinned. They're being shot from somewhere. Okay, it's not good. How about this guy? You shoot at anybody? No. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I was wrong. I cannot really target them at all. And this guy is also being targeted? Yeah, I think so. No. I think I only see them, not them. Okay. I don't sneak. I don't know whether it's going to be successful. Okay. Now, does this truck... Is this half track? It's just a truck, so it doesn't have any machine gun. Okay. Now, if these guys all rush toward us, then it's going to be problematic. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna try to outrun us or run over us. If they have any choice. In the end, I think they try to regroup and then run over us. Yeah, it's going to be pretty bad news, and well, then I'll be trying to use the machine guns and move them with the forward. We have some machine guns ready, definitely. Crawl. I don't know whether this is going to be useful. They're being shot at somewhere, but I don't know where. I think they have gone over the bridge though, so they're not going to be targeted anymore or something. Yeah, okay, alright. Guys back. Still shoot. Pretty far. Yeah, that's really good position, really. Wish I have another guy right there, but I unfortunately placed this guy, which was soon eliminated in the first turn. And your rest is your move. Try to get to the bridge. Oh boy, here we go. Ah, dang it. Yeah. Chicken. My mistake. Oh boy. This guy cannot do anything. Can you shoot? Please? No. Yeah. Run. Just get out of there. Yeah, good. Oh, being targeted. Oh my goodness, these guys are lucky that didn't lose any men. Alright. Unfortunately, my experiment didn't work.